Hello, everybody. Welcome to South by Southeast on air. Today we are with Liliana y Los Caballeros. So go ahead, guys, and take it away.
Under the sheets of my teddy bear, life is hard, so I'm not gonna care. The lights are out 'cause I ain't going out. Is it because my sparks have gone out? And oh, what a dream. If you wake me up, I'm gonna bury me in my bed. I don't wanna get up, I wanna stay in my bed. I don't wanna grow up, bury me in my bed. I don't wanna grow up, leave me in my dreams. Lying in bed, avoiding the world, better than trying to be a pretty girl. I'm covering up and blocking the noise, sick of seeing those nasty boys.
Yikes!
Oh, what a dream. If you wake me up, I'm gonna scream. Bury me in my bed. I don't wanna get up, I wanna stay in my bed. I don't wanna grow up, bury me in my bed. I don't wanna grow up, leave me in my dreams. Leave me in my dreams. Leave me in my dreams. Woo. Okay. Hi, I'm Liliana, and these are Los Caballeros.
Los Caballeros.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah, it's so great to be here with South by Southeast. I can't believe it. This is insane. This setup looks dope.
It's a pretty studio.
Like,
This is real wood.
yeah, I feel so cozy. Guys. Yeah, so that was called In My Bed. I wrote that when I was like the summer before senior year of high school. I don't know, I was just trying to get edgy. And yeah, the song is really just about like being just so stressed out with like life. So I don't want to get out of my bed. Like that's just how it is. There's a bunch of like burdens in life that put you in a certain place that makes people not want to get up. And that's like it's been an ongoing thing that I've been wanting to make an album about like being in bed and like a journey of getting out of it. So yeah.
Did you write it in your bed?
Yeah, you know what? I sure did. I sure did.
Good.
All I got from that is that I need get edgy on like a poster, inspirational poster in my
Get
room.
edgy. South by Southeast.
Yeah, straight up. But yeah, so this is Ian Jake Robleza and Miguel Lucero.
Hello.
I met these two in my in high school. Not high school. Oh my god, college. There we go. I forget that I'm in college. Yeah, I met them last year in my second semester, and ever since we've just been playing, and we got we started the band together because I had a gig to perform Sweet Home South Chicago Festival, and I was like, hey guys, this is gonna be like thank you. Shout out to the east side and the south side because we need some more love. But I had said, hey guys, you know what, this is gonna be like my first like show. I think it'd be really fun to have some like more instrumental than just me on a guitar. And yeah, that's just it. And as far as how the name came to be, I didn't want it to be Liliana and band because I was just like, oh, that's kind of boring. So yeah, that's it.
We went for the dramatic. Y Los Caballeros.
Oh yeah.
Sopa Southeast.
My mom was like actually the one that said it, and I was just like, you know what? That is actually kind of a fun name. But this next song is called Estrellitas. I was laying in my bed, funny enough, and I was staring at the sunroof, and like looking at the sky, and I was just like, I like the stars, so let's roll with that. You guys ready? I look up at las estrellitas y como son llenos de amor. They shine light through the darkness. Ven a mi cobija y yo. Estrellita y estrellita. Please don't go away. Estrellita y estrellitas, stay here before I wait. I look out mi ventana, estrellas brillando como el sol. When you leave me in the morning, I sing wishing you would come home. Estrellita y estrellita, please don't go away. Estrellita y estrellita, stay here before I wait. Yeah, so that one. Thank you. Yeah. You guys are so sweet. You guys are so sweet. Yeah, I was trying to go for like a traditional like ranchera style, sort of. I don't know. So yeah, I tried to incorporate as much like of my culture as possible. Yeah.
Yeah, that reminds me of something like from Coco. I like
Yup.
it. I love it.
You know, Disney should hire me.
I agree. They should hire you, y Los Caballeros.
I know, right?
Disney, you watching this? South by Southeast? Get her an agent.
Let me tag him real quick.
Thank you. Yeah. This next one is called "It'll Be Okay." So, some context. You know, the song is more about like gratitude, and like just being thankful and grateful to have that one person that just helps you get through it, even when it's so tough. And I wrote it last year when I was, I think, just in my room. And what's funny about this, like, my writing style isn't just like, oh, let me like figure out the melody and all this stuff and write it down and like, no, I just like to sit there, grab my guitar and say things out loud until I just think, okay, it makes sense. But with this one, I sang it all straight and I said, okay, I don't need to change anything. It's perfect. At least I thought it was, so, you know. How does one learn to be happy with themselves? And when I'm with you, you sure taught me a thing or two. You tell me I'm pretty and smart. You hug me, and then we sing about art. Like that cute hat you wear on your head, and your smile, and you hold my hand when I'm scared and I shake, and you tell me it'll be okay, 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 it'll be okay, 'cause I know that come out your mouth, always so sweet and so profound. Ooh. You keep me still and you slowed my breath. So much balance when I'm with you, and you tell me it'll be okay, it'll be okay, okay, okay. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness, so nice.
South by Southeast.
He's mixing up his mics again over here. Our audio guy is fired. Doesn't know which mic is his.
Shout out to the audio guy.
He's trying his hardest.
Much love for all the audio engineers out there.
Oh, gosh. We do want to thank our sponsors today. We have Phantom Merch and Tochi La Diosa. So thank you to both of them for sponsoring our On Air today.
Crazy enough,
That's all I got.
my first open mic was at Tochi La Diosas. It was like, I was scared. And that's how I met all you wonderful people.
Yes, it is. That is exactly how you met Liliana.
Yeah. It was just like a crowd, like a small crowd, like just a couple people. But over time, that like helped me get out of my shell to like actually perform and like be more out there. And I gotta say, I'm so grateful for you guys, because you guys really inspired me to keep writing and not give up. So thank you guys. On that note, let's pop out another song that's from high school, and it's like, I kind of think it's cringy, but at the same time, like, you gotta love where you start. So this one's called There Was Always Another, and like basically it's about like the time I got played by so many guys. High school's tough. I hated high school.
High school's
But
horrible.
that's why it's like, it sounds like it was from high school, but like, okay. All right, ready? It just seemed like there's something there. Now I think that he didn't care. Always thought of what he said, and now he left me unread. It was my heart that you were eyeing. You smashed it up and left me crying. There was always another girl. First week he's talking to me, and next week he's talking to her. There was always another girl. I thought we were more than friends. I should have thought again. You told me I was pretty and smart. You look at her and she's a work of art. It was my heart that you were right. You smashed it up and left me crying. There was always another girl. First week he's talking to me, and next week he's talking to her. There was always another girl. You flirt with me and I'd flirt back. You left my heart and you left me hanging. It was my heart that you were eyeing. You smashed it up and left me crying. There was always another girl. First week he's talking to me, and next week he's talking to her. There was always another. There was always another. There was always another girl. There was always another girl. Woo. Mucho fuego.
I don't know who that guy was, but I want to beat him up.
Oh my god, it was like 3.
Oh, I want to beat all of them up. We got a squad. We got your back, Lily.
It was a bad year. Oh, yeah. Oh,
We'll
before
get
that.
their names afterwards,
Yeah.
off air.
No, yeah.
I want their AOL.
Yeah, it's crazy because I wrote these songs like before I met them, and some of them, and like, it's like I had a vision in my head, and like these guys helped it come to life. So I'm really grateful for that.
What a plot twist, everyone.
What a plot twist.
Things
Roll
turned out well in the end.
end credits now.
Yeah, okay. Well, this next one's called Don't Run Away. You know, it's about like, you know, confronting your feelings about like especially how you feel about towards someone, you know, someone you love and care about. And yeah. Here we Yeah. So my guitar's tuned in D right now, so I'm just like, okay, this is I'm just like, wait a minute, where's the capo go? But yeah. Trust me, I got it. Don't run away from me. I know you're scared, and so am I. No need to hide your feelings. Feelings are weird, and so am I. And oh, I know I'm imbalanced sometimes. And oh, I know my life sounds a mess sometimes. Is this our final goodbye? 'Cause I'll fall apart and cry. Don't. Why are you afraid of me? Forgot the lyric. Why are you afraid of me? I just want to be there for you. Please say something. Without your voice, I lost my mind. Is this our final goodbye? 'Cause I'll fall apart and cry. Fun fact, Miguel's really good at whistling.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, that was Don't Run Away. But this next one is called Fly a Kite. It's more of upbeat. It's about this scary dream I had like last summer. It was Yeah, last summer, and I had COVID. And I in isolation, and then I was just like, oh shit, why did I have like a bad dream? Horrible. Yep. Ready and. Fly a kite with me, and we'll ignore the night terrors and the screams. Fly a kite with me, and we'll ignore the night terrors and the screams. You were so young and pure. The demons wouldn't let you go. They held you down and tore you apart, but they couldn't get to your heart. Fly a kite with me, and we'll ignore the night terrors and the screams. Fly a kite with me, and we'll ignore the night terrors and the screams. Who will hear your screams? Who'll protect you in your dreams? Your innocence reminds me of that white cherry blossom tree. Fly a kite with me, and we'll ignore the night terrors and the screams. Fly a kite with me, and we'll ignore the night terrors and the screams. Woo! That one really takes it out of me. 'Cause it's so fast.
So why don't you guys tell us about some of the performances that you guys have had? Because I know that you guys have played the Metro, I think.
Yeah.
How was that? Because that's a pretty big stage for you guys.
So we auditioned to be in this competition at our school called Biggest Mouth, and basically like the prize is to win money and like possibly play at our school festival called Manifest. So the competition took place at the Metro, and it was such an amazing experience. Like like it felt very surreal just to be in that big room and big audience, like especially like showing like the style of music that we had, because it was obviously very different than everything else. How do you guys feel?
Good. I'm joking. No.
Yeah.
No, it was super fun. I mean, like that's the first time like we get to really show. Actually, we had played at a school event. What was it? Noche Buena?
Oh yeah.
For to show, other students, at our college,
Yeah.
what we do basically.
Yeah, through the Latino Alliance,
Yeah, that's
which was
right.
fun.
That was also
But yeah,
fun.
like being at the Metro was crazy. And
Yeah,
that
it
was a
was
crazy
a big
day.
stage. It was yeah. The nerves were there. They were there now.
Yeah, I had not gotten that nervous in a long time because I just know how like legendary like the Metro is like as a venue, because like a lot of the bands we know and love have played at the Metro. So to like be on that stage was like, oh man.
Especially like playing a different style, because like a lot of people were just playing like indie and indie rock, and then we had like mariachi style fusion
Yeah,
Latin
right.
band.
We kind of stuck out like a sore thumb, but I think that is
We were the
good
best.
sometimes.
We were the best sore thumb.
That's right.
We were the sorest thumb ever.
Sorry.
No doctor can
Because we sold.
fix it.
But yeah, like I think each performance that we've had, we'd like take it with us and just kind of like get better and pick and choose what we like. And I just like doing it, like yeah, it was a competition, but I think I was more excited just to be there than like try winning. Like
Yeah.
Get that exposure,
It's a good story to tell your grandchildren. I played the Metro.
I played.
Not
the
very
Metro.
many people can get to say that.
When they're old enough to understand.
What's
I
the
was gonna be like,
metro?
what the hell's the metro? What are you talking about?
The metro? Isn't
Right.
that like a train station?
You young guns. No idea what we used to do.
You kids have it so easy.
Yeah. All right. Well, this next one's called "Do." Again, I wrote this one. Yeah, during when I had COVID, and I remember like having the lyrics and how I wanted to go, and I called Ian over the like video call because I couldn't talk to anybody in person. So I was just like, "Hey, I have this idea," and he kind of helped me with like the plucking style because I was learning and practicing more.
Some bossa nova's action, you know.
Because it like already sounded like bossa nova, but like he showed me like he like sent me a whole video and like, all right, this is what you could do like plucking just yeah. But I don't think I could hold it the whole time, so I just all right. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of a romantic song. Like honestly, most of these are just gonna be romantic and like heartbreak. I think that's most people's vibes. But yeah, okay, so here we go. Tú, solo tú, solo tú, tú, solo tú, solo tú. Esta es la noche de dolores, dolores por extrañarte, los abrazos sin cariño, tu pelo y sonrisa. Tú, solo tú, solo tú. La luna parece más profunda de pensar en ti. ¡Qué alegría! El amor, tu amor, cariño, sabes lo que me haces por mirarte, calienta mi corazón. Tú, solo tú, solo tú, tú, solo tú, solo tú.
That's always a fun one to do.
Yeah, I love the bossa nova. Yeah, I try to make sure I like say my words in Spanish correctly. Like, I don't. It's kind of sometimes it can get hard to be bilingual. Like, going
Right,
back
right.
and forth and like, oh my god, I don't want to be the no sabo kid, you know? Like, yeah. All right. Well, this next one's called "Over the Moon." So I wrote it this past January, February, yeah. So I had recently lost an uncle, like literally the beginning of the year, like, so I thought about like, oh my god, one day I'm gonna lose people that I love. So especially like I think about like my dad and people that like I love and whatnot. So that's that one. Where does this go? It says
3.
3. Okay. Alright, ready?
Yeah.
And He says, Mija, I'm right by your side. And one day I'll find the light. I've been here before. I don't know where I'm going. With the rain in my face and there's no escaping ways to be your shadow. Over the moon, under the water, there I see my father. He says, Mija, I'm right by your side. And one day I'll find the light. The smile on my face has came and went like a feverish dream when I go to sleep and I can't get out of bed. Over the hills, under the trees, beyond the horizon, I'll find the light. Over the moon, under the water, there I see you're there with me. Well, that's the first time I've ever played it live. So, yeah, you guys are special.
South by Southeast exclusive.
I know, it was making me tear up over here. I'm like, I don't want to go to announcements now because I got to go dry my eyes. But I do want to thank our sponsors today. We have Phantom Merch and Tochi La Diosa. So thank you guys for being a part of this on air today.
I do have a question. I'm gonna try to get it on the camera. I don't know if I can. Zoomed in quite a bit. We're good, Luis. How can we find you guys on social media? And is there somewhere we can find your music? How do we book you guys? You know, some quinceañeras coming up. What's going on?
For real?
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Do your plug.
Yeah, so I don't have music out, so I've been in the longest process of recording. Me and Ian are both audio engineer students, so we've just practicing. He actually just released an EP, so he recorded in Boston, and he knows a lot more than I do as far as mixing. I'm still practicing and learning, but
We're making demos and
yeah, we're making demos and whatnot. So, but you guys can find me on my Instagram at Liliana_Pulido263. Yeah, I had to change it over and over. I got hacked last year. It was a whole process, but yeah. And then I don't know your guys' Instagram by heart, but shout it out.
yeah, my Instagram is Ian_Jake_Rebleza. Yeah, on Instagram.
All right. I think mine is. No, I know it. I know it by heart. It's Miguel Miguel Lucero LUCERO.art. There we go.
Yeah. So
That's right.
Miguel is an artist here. He does pixel art and he does animation. Just
right.
tell us a little about yourself.
Okay.
You know.
All right. Yeah. If you want to follow, if you like retro game art, you like pixel art, that kind of stuff, you can follow my account, Gold Eater Pixels. Gold Eater _pixels.
We might
That's
need
where-
something for South by Southeast.
Of course. Hey,
We'll
yeah.
talk after we
that for
do
sure.
the stream.
And we also want to say we're performing Bitter Jester.
Oh, yeah.
Which is an event coming up
So
pretty
yeah,
soon.
the Bitter Jester Music Festival is we're performing June 9th in Highland Park. So yeah, we're excited. We're, one of the showcases. Excuse me.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
come check us out there. That's gonna be pretty
Yeah,
great.
it'll be a fun experience. Yeah, Ian used to perform at Bitter Jester all the time, so then he helped me sign up this year, and we're in.
We're in. Woo.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay. Well, this next one's called "Donde Estarás?" So I'm trying to get more into writing in Spanish and feeling it, and I get a lot of inspiration from a lot of mariachi singers. This one reminds me of La Llorona, by Chevala Vargas. There we go. There we go. I'm getting. There's so many names. There's so many names. So yeah, there's this one. El sol ya se durmió en la arena del mar. La luna apareció cantando una canción de amor. ¿Dónde estarás, mi amor? ¿Dónde estarás por siempre? ¿Dónde estarás, mi cariño? Tus besos y tu calor. El viento llorará entre las hojas del árbol. Las estrellas me dicen que un gran amor es uno. Siento un ritmo entre mi alma que nadie se pregunta en la noche que extrañaba mi amor. Amor profundo. Amor profundo. Sigo mirando por mi ventana y veo las lágrimas en las nubes y yo te cantaré. Amor profundo. Amor profundo. I like taking it to a different twist. That's what I like doing.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this next one's called Roller Coaster of a Dance. What's crazy about this one is I actually wrote the one lyric in my junior year of high school, like the summer before senior year, and I had wrote Roller Coaster of a Dance. Like, I don't know. I was just like, I want to do something with this. I want this to be like very oldies, kind of like doo-wop style, like very
60s.
slow, like, you know, like Earth Angel kind of vibe. And I couldn't figure it out. And then coming last year, of course laying in my bed, it is my thinking spot.
I'm
I
seeing
swear,
a theme popping up over here.
it's a cozy place.
That's true.
But yeah, I just started writing lyrics as I was going, and I just had the chords, and it sounded a little off, so then I texted Ian, and he said, "Why don't you put it in 6/8?" And I'm like, "You're a genius." And then the next day we went to Chinatown, and we were like in like one of like the cafe areas or something, and we're just sitting there hunched down together, like recording on our phone, like Samsung Notes, and we're just like singing like, okay, this is how this part can go. Okay, maybe, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, that's how we did it. So I actually let Ian play the guitar on this one because he does something fun with it, and I'm just like, cool. I give him the chords, and he goes with it.
Cool.
Little warm up here.
There we go.
Darling, take my hand. Don't be afraid, I'll hold you close on this roller coaster of a dance. grab my waist. Don't hesitate. The stars are bright while we take our first dance. Sway side to side. Be mine for the night. Sway side to side. Be mine for the night. And for the rest of my life.
Darling, wrap your arms. Don't feel shame. Your smile is sweet. On this roller coaster of a dance. Darling, look at me. Don't feel shy the way you move. I'll kiss you as we dance under the
Sway side to side. Be mine for the night. Sway side to side. Be mine for the night. And for the rest of our life. Honey, look at the moon,
Look how it smiles.
at me and you.
On
This roller coaster of a dance.
Thank you. We wrote that on a roller coaster, so
That's what I figured.
I
It
wish.
feels like it.
I wish.
yeah, we were going up Raging Bull. I was like, oh, fuck.
You definitely took me on a roller coaster of emotion.
Yeah, see, that's the point though. Like when you're in a dance, there's like a whole roller coaster of emotion. It's like, oh my god, do I want to dance with her? I don't know. I like her. I don't like.
And then the other person leave room for Jesus. I was like, oh. I was like, she whips out a yardstick. Okay, all right. Based on true events.
So we do have a couple questions in the feed here. So how long have you been playing together, and who are some of the artists that you guys draw inspiration from?
So all together now we've been performing less than a year, but I've been writing and like I guess it's been a year since I actually performed live for the first time at Tochila Diosas. I draw a lot of inspiration from like mariachi music, like Vicente Fernandez, Chente. I like Natalia Lafourcade. I also like Pink Floyd and the Beatles like a lot. Like I'm also like a metalhead in some sense. Although I can't play like I can't scream sing. Like trust me, the first.
I mean,
song
we
took
can
me-
totally tell that from all of these songs.
But yeah, I like draw inspiration from like oldies and just like listening to what my parents used to listen to, and yeah. This
And also the other question, we've been playing together for about would it be a year at this point?
less than a year. Yeah,
Yeah.
less than a year.
Less than a year, yeah.
So we're pretty fresh out of the womb, in that sense.
Whose womb? South by Southeast.
All right, so this next one's called Precious Things. So, fun fact about this one. My sister gave me a quote, and it's precious things are very few. That's why there's one of you. And she was just like, I don't know, do something with it. And I was like, sure. So, this is it. Precious things are very few. That is why there is only one of you. Precious things are very few. That is why there is one of you. I think I'm going mad. I felt out of place when I saw your precious face. And I know I'm insecure. I'm out of your sight, but I know that I can treat you right. Precious things are very few. That is why there is one of you. Precious things are very few. That is why there is one of you. Imagine a place where meaningless is meaningful. Reflect on life, you're beautiful. Oops. And give yourself grace. No need to play it cool. I like the precious things you do. Precious things are very few. That is why there is one of you. Precious things are very few. That is why there is one of you. Thank you, thank you. All right. Well, this next one is called Wait For You. I don't know why I put my keyboard here. It goes there. It's a whole matter of remembering. But this one, so me and Ian are together. Let's just break the ice. We're together.
Oh my god.
I seen the eyes.
I didn't want to say anything, but there's a lot of eye contact going back and forth.
But he lives like over 40 miles away from me because he lives in Aurora. So this song's called Wait For You because sometimes it gets hard just, being so far. So there we go. Sometimes it gets hard that you're 40 miles far. But honey, don't you know that our love grows like green leaves on a vine forevermore? And all I can do is wait for you. Love sets in the west, and I find the moon. You wake and see your love rises in the east, like the sun will shine forevermore. And all I can do
So it's exclusive.
You know. You know what? It's funny because they did like, of course Latinos do that too. That happened to us during our show. We were performing Roller Coaster of a Dance, and they just started Beso, Beso, and I'm just like,
Well, come here, pucker up. Sorry, it smelled like onions.
The purple one.
Oh, kind-hearted human.
yeah.
That's right. That's right.
So then this next one's called Kind-Hearted Human. So I've been trying to do, like, I like doo-wop and I like that little 60s vibe and whatnot. So here we go. Oh, you kind-hearted human, en tus ojos me veo feliz. In your arms you hold me tight. Cariño, nunca te olvides de mí. I was as stubborn as a bug. I didn't want to let go of this thought on my mind. And maybe I'm going insane. But isn't that what it means to be in love? Oh, you kind-hearted human, en tus ojos me veo feliz. In your arms you hold me tight. Cariño, nunca te olvides de mí. How could I be so deserving to have you? To have you. Oh, you kind-hearted human, en tus ojos me veo feliz. In your arms you hold me tight. Cariño, nunca te olvides de mí.
Gotta
Yeah.
tack that on.
I like
I-
that Motown.
I'm not sure if this is our last one, but it's called Pensamientos, or unless you had some remarks. My bad.
Well, you do have questions, but I also wanted to know, like, what is each of your favorite songs to play right now? Because, I mean, everything I feel is pretty kind of sounding the same, but obviously everything gets played differently. So what is some of your guys' favorite songs to play right now?
Oh, from the set?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good question.
that is a good question.
This next song we're about to play is actually one of my favorites because it's got a real cumbia feel, and I mean you could get up and dance if you want. Talking to all you guys at home. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, yeah. This one's a cumbia, but I can't pick. I love them all. Yeah.
I like In My Bed because it's like it's just a really fun one. You know what I mean? We're going
It's
in
silly.
my bed, and then there's this part where Miguel and I go in the second
Oh, yeah,
verse.
that's right,
We go
yeah,
yikes
Yikes.
because you say something nasty boys.
Oh,
Yikes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because boys are nasty. Like,
They do be.
no se bañan. Like. Yeah. I guess my favorite would be Roller Coaster. I really like that one. That
Oh,
one's
that's
sweet.
so pretty.
That one's really pretty. Yeah. All right. Tú siempre estás en mis pensamientos. Quiero estar en tus brazos, mi cielito, mi cielo. Siento presión en estos momentos, estoy ahogando. Todo lo que siento es ansiedad. Te extraño, te quiero más. El que aparta nuestro amor. Los mundos muy opuestos, no puedo más, no puedo más. Oh, no sabes cuánto te amo. Mi calidez a sentir tus manos. No sabes cuánto te amo, la dulzura a sentir tus labios. Frecuente historias lindas, muy lindas. Siento obsesión en estos momentos por el tiempo. Todo lo que siento es ansiedad. Te extraño, te quiero más. El que me aparta nuestro amor. Los mundos opuestos, no puedo más, no puedo más.
¡Eso!
Yeah.
There we go.
Do we have any crowd questions over here before we sign out tonight?
I guess I'm curious as to how you guys got into music. How long have you guys been playing your instruments? What other, instruments do you play? Like your history on you as a musician.
All right, that's 3 questions.
And then I got 5 more after that.
I went to Gallistel, local elementary school, and I started off playing violin, but I actually I started off with guitar at 8 years old, a year before I played violin. And I was just kind of learning, I guess, through church. I don't go to church anymore. But I kept going. Jesus Maria. But I kept playing, and it was like going back and forth with violin and guitar. And then through that, I went into high school, and they didn't have an orchestra program at the high school. So they're just like, here's a trumpet. And I played trumpet. Clearly, Miguel's a better trumpet player than
We're going
I
to
am.
have a trumpet off one day. And
Yeah.
it's going to be great.
So what about you guys?
I mean, we can host that too, so just let
Hell
you know.
yeah. All right.
Yeah.
South by Southeast. Trumpet off.
With real wood. I don't know.
Again with the real wood.
Yeah. I started playing drums when I was in 3rd grade. It was bongos, actually. And then I picked up the sticks for the drum set in middle school. And then I taught myself guitar in high school. I was in a couple bands. And then I started writing songs when I was a senior in high school. And I picked up a couple other instruments. And yeah, I was in marching band too. And it hurt my back a lot. But that's aside the point.
I love marching band. That was fun.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
The way I learned music in general, I guess, is my dad was very musical. I mean, he was in his own band. That's how he made a living. And eventually, he would teach us, like, I have a lot of siblings, 6 siblings. And we were, I guess, the older ones, 4 or 5 of us were, we each learned an instrument. So, start with the ukulele, learn the guitar, and then we branch off into our kind of own things. I stuck with trumpet, obviously. And then we all sing. And then when we came to Chicago, that's what we did for a living. So we actually did gigs all the time for up until like just a few years ago, pretty much. And
Yeah.
And then I met these guys. And so now we're
Yes,
doing it.
Cielito Lindo family?
Yes. So yeah. The band is still going with some of my siblings and my dad. It's called Cielito Lindo Family Folk Music. If you're interested, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
For the Beatles fan, because I'm a Beatles fan.
One, what is your favorite song that you repeat the most? And the other, what is your favorite to play?
Oh man, you had to go with that one. Ooh, I just had it. I like Across the Universe. That one's such. That's a really good one.
Yeah, that's a good
That's
one.
a really pretty one. I guess to play, because I think the only one I kind of can play is Yellow Submarine, because that was the first Beatles song I've ever listened to. I was like 6 years old. My older sister popped out an iPod, the little square ones, and I was just like, "What's this?" And then she put the earplugs in, and I'm listening to. That was like the first time I got introduced to like any type of like rock music or anything interesting. So, Yellow Submarine's top. My favorite Beatles, George Harrison. Just real quick.
Yeah. I mean, we could tell you our favorite Beatles songs.
Do it. Do it.
Our favorite, you want to go first?
Yeah. I'll go. Okay. Yeah. I can tell you mine. I recently, I'm just really into like was it Abbey Road? Golden Slumber. That's a really pretty one too. Mm-hmm. But then on the like reverse side of that, I think Obladi, Oblada.
The White Album. Yeah. It's from the White Album.
That's a fun one. I love that.
Yeah, I think I either like I really like Blackbird, Blackbird.
Oh, that's a really pretty.
Or While My Guitar Gently Weeps, that's a good one too. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Those are really good ones.
Yeah, it's cool because like they talk about how George he went to India to study Buddhism and stuff, and he learns.
That's why he's my favorite Beatle. He's so cool. What's your guys' favorite color? Because you guys are asking us questions. I feel like we should ask you guys or something.
There's only one right answer.
Unless you guys have a better question.
My favorite color is South by Southeast.
That's a good color. That's the right answer.
South by Southeast orange.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Get that on a
Ooh.
shirt.
That's right.
I want a shirt that is that orange.
Yeah.
That can happen. I can make that happen.
I guess the last question is: we know you guys are taken. What about Miguel? Available? We got a.
Oh, you know what? All right. I'm gonna put this out there. I am single, but
Are you ready to mingle?
I do. If you take me, you'll also have to get my karaoke machine. I never go anywhere without it, except today. But so yeah, just know that. Okay.
Oh my god.
We're gonna be singing karaoke all day, every day.
All right, guys. Well, that is another episode of South by Southeast on air. So thank you, Liliana, and thank the Caballeros for being here. This is sponsored by Phantom Merch and Tochi La Diosa. So thank you guys for joining us, and wait for the next announcement. We might have a little bit of a problem with the audio guy again. No teasers. But thank you guys for joining us. This is another episode of On Air.